And I guess I'll do more steamer recipes because those are pretty good for making sure I'm hitting people's preferences. Kabuto, this sure we'll try the pie and the okan. Sparrow sake, Akatsuki, Casey wine, Negronis. Tango Tango for a cheap one, I guess. Jade Dew tea. Fairy Dew. Scarlet tea. There we go. So we're also taking the steamer and the pot. And that's it. I wish they didn't spend so long waiting to give you the rank 2 and rank 3 restaurants. It would just be so nice if you could upgrade them immediately if you had the funds, because you're going to have the funds if you've been playing through 3 rounds of DLC. Like, you can work at that capacity, you know? Oh well, okay. Potatoes. I got 1,000 potatoes. That's... I don't know how I'm ever gonna top that. 1,000 exactly. Wow. It's a good thing that this game doesn't have your ingredients expire after a certain amount of time, otherwise I'd be dead. Because those 1,000 potatoes would all be bad. Although I guess it's really hard for potatoes to go bad, right? They just keep growing, essentially. Well, I mean, no, it is possible for potatoes to go bad. That's why there's a fucking potato famine. Let's see. You, I don't... What do you do? Hachishaku-sama. Cool, savory, Western, Japanese, photogenic. Interesting, okay. So I can make it savory, no problem. Okay, you. She needs more strength to scare humans. Okay, but I need to make sure that you are getting the sweet potato. So, sorry, too bad. Do you like strange and photogenic, right? Photogenic, strange, home cooking. Okay. It's already home cooking. Alright, yep. That'll have to do. She said chillable. What's her budget? 240? Okay, Sparrow sake. She likes filling and sweet foods as well. Okay, so it's the same thing as before. Even though the signs are different every time, it's the same things. Let's see. That was a tanuki up there? No, human male, make it savory. Food that surprises you. Surprises you? Is that meant to be strange? Most likely, yeah. None of these other ones could be surprising, I think. Strange and sweet. Photogenic. Oh, but she doesn't like hot foods, right? Yeah, she doesn't like hot. She doesn't like soup. Okay, so what if I just do this? Strange, potato, photogenic, bam. Throw this to you, and then I think there was another savory for the woman down here, right? Yes. Mid-alcohol, Sparrow sake. She likes wonderful foods, too. So then I can just do this again, honestly. That's fine. For one, and make it potato for home cooking. Mid-alcohol. Oh, she had barely any money left, but it's fine. She can just pay me everything she has. Niue likes specialty and heatable. specialty. It's already strange. What else would Nue like? Maybe one of these. Maybe meat because she's meant to be scary. Can't be meat. Try truffles. Let's find out what she likes, lads. The heatable beverage. Oh, she's got a bit of a budget. What's more heatable? Does I? She likes savory, signature, photogenic, strange, and wonderful. Did I just get everything all in one go? Ah. Potato in there. What does hers do? August gave him a minimum rating of perfect dishes with the what tag? With any tag, huh? What? So is this just that I don't need to modify things anymore while she's got her things up? Okay, well, what did I do to get that again? Nui. Specialty savory, signature photogenic, strange, wonderful. I can just make it savory and I'm done, I think. And a vintage beverage. Thank you, Godfather, you can handle it. Okay, 2, make it savory. And then 1. Nue. Every place has its own unique dishes and a vintage beverage. Did I get anybody else who I was supposed to do a thing for? Yeah, Murasa hasn't shown up yet. Okay. Gosh. I think I'll just keep making the same thing for her, honestly. Each place, so that's specialty as opposed to signature. And then savory is what she liked. Vintage, just give me a cheap one, like the ice cream smoothie. One, just make this. We'll test it. We'll test it to see if it really is just we can do anything. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. So it depends on which one she's got going? I see. That's cool that they kept a different colored UFO aspect. Yep, it's already perfect on its own. Money gain increased to 200%. Dishes don't use experience. Blah, 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 blah. Wow. Marisa's here. Hi, Hieda. Traditional Japanese family. She likes home cooking and mild, I think. No, I think she just likes mild and sweet. Tabby. All the Inaba love to sing about the legendary man while making rice cakes. Oh, that's legendary, isn't it? Yeah. Cool and sweet is 1 portion legendary. Okay, what I was doing before was this, and I think I'll keep doing that. Put that in there. Bam. Fruity beverage for you. And a heatable beverage for you. Stealing longing pie, make it savory. Okay, Amarisa isn't getting anyone in here. Sorry. Shirayuki, I think. Yep. Cultural background, yes. By the way, I haven't mentioned it yet. Love this part of the music for the final version. It's very chill. not chill, but there's something about it where it's very majestic. There we go. It's elegant and majestic, but it still has a more low-key feeling to it. What was I doing? Mild and sweet. We always have thick furs. We actually lose our appetite if we overheat. That sounds like she wants cool things. Sweet and sake. There we go. All meat feast. Make it savory and they're good. Man, maybe it's just that the line is too big or my luck is bad, but it seems like every night I've gotten some people, but not the ones that need. There's Murasa at the very end of the night. Jesus. Okay, Tewi. Sweetness, yeah. Just make it cool. And then traditional Japanese sake. So this again. Yep, there they go. Sake and no alcohol. Do I have the deal for you? All meat feast for those two. Potato. There goes Tewi. Same thing that I've been doing for Hieda. Man, she used to be somebody where I didn't really know what to do, but now it's easy. Easy. Heatable beverage. I think realizing that I could use a Tsurayuki for things and hit a lot of different preferences has been very helpful. Oh no, at some point my stream dropped. Oh, that means that we're going to be having these two parts cut in half. That's unfortunate. Okay, alright, whatever. I just noticed that my session duration was not what it should be, and it's like, ugh, that's unfortunate. But okay, we'll roll with it. Mild foods are popular. The Ministry of Right and Wrong has just published the newest edition of Dead Note. Many cases of death are attributed to an undisciplined lifestyle. A vogue of healthy living is blowing against Tokyo. And another consignment for Sakuya. Okay, mild foods. That might not be something that I do right away. Seafood miso soup. Yeah, everything that is mild isn't that expensive. But if I can add mild into things, then that becomes good for the money. So I think mild and greasy would cancel each other out, so no greasy foods. But other than that, hell yeah. Okay, head outside as usual for Wriggle. Thank you very much, Wriggle. And that means I can check in here, that's fine. Take some bamboo shoots, actually. Pork. Alright, that's that. We are picking up Tewi again for all of our gathering. Check out this one too. Venison, yes. KC1 is fine, I'll take the full moon's eaves. With only one recipe ready in the Myoran Temple. Well, I guess I can get Nue's now, so I can try hitting Murasa and Nue tonight, and then finally we'll be caught up with, we'll be able to catch up with the mausoleum. Invite, thank you, Tewi. To Scarlet Devil Mansion, first and foremost. What does she want today? Hopefully not seafood. Vegetables, you got it. Excellent. Thank you for the money. Okay, do I need anything? Yeah, I think I'll still have Alice gather for the peaches and fairy dew. That seems like a good plan still. I'll even gather my own peaches, to be honest. Just to be sure. Kohi, ice cream, flour. That's all fine. Thank you, Alice. Now we're going to go straight to former hell and get our gathering going on there. I again forgot about the grapes. It's okay, I'll get it on my way out. It'll be a little bit more money, but it's fine. Do I need lemons? I don't think I do. Those are fine. I will gather the lotus, and that's about it. Fire rat's rope, thank you. Dasai, thank you. Bony killer, sure. Take those, and might as well just buy the trout so that way I don't run low. Take this. Buy more of the lemons here. I'll take the butter too. I'm fine on truffles. It's an item bar there, and one here, that's fine. Okay, you, please gather for me. And then back to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. We'll grab those grapes and then we'll head down. It's not worth asking Chirno to gather. I think it's just best. Yeah, that was worth it. That was 30 plus grapes. I'll be more than fine on that for a little bit. Which means temple time. Husband. Thank you. I'll take the cream for sure. Everything else is fine. I don't need the Udambara down there because I already have others. Nue is over to the left. Miss Nue uses her race for her name, which means you're very fond of your race, right? Because if I didn't, no one would know I'm a Nue. Really? Did Mamizo get some clueless bird brain like you to make us laugh? You know Miss Mamizo? More than that, I know you're working together behind everyone's backs. Don't start panicking now. You still gotta put on a good show for me. Aren't you one of Myoran Temple's disciples? But of course. However, they won't let me participate in the competition anyhow. So you can't blame me for having some fun, right? You know who's going to represent Myoran Temple at the competition? You're not getting anything from me. Turning a blind eye is the most I'm doing from Mamizo. Besides, I really don't know anything. But you know for certain you won't be competing. See, those guys never let me join in on anything fun. Those guys? The whole temple? You mean you're being ostracized? Come to think of it, you do seem to be by yourself most of the time. What, you're gonna say I have no friends too? No, not at all. I don't think everyone is really... I gave Byakuren a whole lot of headaches, so people are justified in not accepting me. The hell I'm telling a bird brain like you for? I'm sorry if you don't mind. I can be your friend. I just said I don't know anything about the competition, and my lips are sealed anyhow, so... I'm not digging for information. I really just want to be friends. You're pulling my leg. You know I go all the way back to Heian era, yeah? For a small bird like you. We can't become friends overnight. Let's just take our time. That reminds me, a while back I saw you outside the temple all by yourself. I think you were eating fog. Isn't that something Taoist hermits eat during cultivation? If you really have nothing to eat, I can... Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not that pathetic. That's no fog. That's my specialty, cotton candy. Cotton candy? Myoran Temple has a disciple called Unzun, who's a shape-shifting Nyodo. Nudo. His face just screams cotton candy. Here's the kicker. He's actually a stubborn and all too serious grandpa. So I thought, wouldn't it be the funniest thing if I turned his likeness into a sweet and fluffy cotton candy? So it's a prank. It's not good to waste food, you know. I'm not wasting food. You have tried cotton candy before, right? Could something as weightless as that really satisfy something? Someone? Man, you sure you're a chef? This is a popular snack in the outside world. Huh? Want to learn it? You're willing to teach me? I'd really love to see that old grandpa's face when he finds out about the Unzen cotton candy. But I can't just walk up to him and flail it around. If you could put it on your shop's menu for me, I'll be more than willing to teach you. I understand your motives aren't pure, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem, right? I don't have a habit of storing food, so if you're taking up my offer, go prepare some ingredients. Understood. Pranking the old man. 10 peaches. Ugh. Since the ingredients have been prepared, let's start. Don't blink now. Burn this into your memory and sell it to all your customers. Then I'll be able to enjoy Unzen's face as he realizes he's been turned into cotton candy. So you're using me to do your dirty work. You want it or not? I do. Oh, it's so cute. Among Mjorn Temple's disciples is a shape-shifting Yudo, whose face easily reminds one of cotton candy, a sweet but not too sweet cotton candy with added peach juice. Its interesting shape makes it very popular with kids. Can't be meat or salty, but it's sweet, wonderful, specialty, and fruity. It's so cute. Look at him. That's adorable. If only it wasn't so cheap that I really would put it on my menu. She's capped, but I can turn in Kogasa's at the very least. How was it? My baked sweet potatoes were delicious, right? Yup, thanks for the treat. You don't have to eat them like you're out for blood in the future. Just have some at my shop. No can do. Digging, collecting twigs and leaves, and starting the fire itself. They're all very interesting games. Well, I guess there's that too, huh? You dig ditches here to bake sweet potatoes? So, isn't this a cemetery? And who would bake sweet potatoes next to a dead body? Kogasa would, apparently. When I first came to the cemetery, it was guarded by some weirdo with very strange movements. A guard in the cemetery? I know, to prevent the underworld cat from stealing corpses, right? No, the guard acted like the cemetery belonged to her. No one was allowed to enter. I merely wanted to negotiate, and she just beat me up. She was really strong, come to think of it. But I've come here so many times already, and I haven't seen her once. She suddenly disappeared one day. I think some wicked hermit took her away. Isn't that great? Now you don't have to squabble over territory anymore. That's true, but occasionally hearing her trip over herself reciting poems to the moon helped me sleep pretty well. Come to my shop next time you can't fall asleep. Imagine that. Oh yeah, somebody tripped over themselves reciting poems. Now you can go to sleep. This is fine. I don't think I've tried these up here. Lamprey! Tuna. Okay, that's very nice. Check in with the Taoist. More pine nut. Thank you. Take the killing. Tuna's fine, I think. Yeah. Take the venison though. Sure look like a hermit, but she is a hermit. Why is there a vengeful spirit? No possessions or anything else. Yokai's come to Senkai. We're not a spy, but they're being petty and trapping people anyway. Thank you, Wriggle. Thank you, Alice. And Yamame. And Rin. Okay, we'll go back here, and hopefully this time for real, we can get Wirasa and Nue's recipes done, and then we can go check out the mausoleum. Let me see. So mild was what's popular now, right? Which means I need to make sure I can take foods that can be modified to be mild, and then I just don't have to worry about people's preferences. I can just throw mild in and it's fine. That's greasy. The energy pudding isn't that expensive, so I'm not going to worry about that. This should be able to be mild, so I'll do that. Same thing with this. I know the Yokon can too. it's greasy, so I can't do the tip-tap pot. Can do the shirakodama. Ooh, what is the recipes? I need a frying pan, and I still need a grill. Okay, so that forces my hand. Grill, frying pan. What can I make on a grill? That's greasy. So the energy skewers, yes. Is the all-meat feast greasy? I hope not. No, so that can be mild as well. Excellent. Frying pan. That's gonna be an issue because that's greasy all the time, isn't it? Well, this one isn't greasy. So I'll do that. And then... I might as well. Fuck it. It's expensive, but I can do it. It's fine. Oh, and then the creamy crab, that's an easy one. And now I can do some other pot recipes, and I think that'll be it. Expensive pot recipes. Well, that's not greasy, so... Fuji's lava then. And then I'll do the seafood miso soup because it's already mild. Why not? Okay. The Katsuki, the Negroni, Dasai, Casey wine, Jade tea, Fairy Dew, Daiginjo. So this means I need a pot. Here we go. There's always text that pops up when they instantly get taken to the tables, and I can never read it in time before it disappears. It seems like it's in like the hand or something. That doesn't make any sense. I might have just shot myself in the foot putting something that is popular on the menu when that's the only popular thing on the menu, you know? Because now I'd basically be inclined to buy that because it fits one of their tastes. Or maybe not. Wait, do the rats like popular things? Yes, they do. Okay. Hey, Kugasa's here. It might be worth it whenever I come here, like if I can make it a strange-based menu, then that might actually be worth it. Because Kugasa makes strange foods cook faster. Because that's home cooking, mid-alcohol. What else does she like? There she is. Home cooking, photogenic, strange, strength boosting, filling, sweet, wonderful. Home cooking, photogenic. I'll make it strange. There we go. Throwing is up. I don't know. I've been thinking about the music as it's been playing, and I think this one might be my favorite. It's just so peaceful and calming. It's very sweet and gentle. I do like it a lot. Oh, she can go again. What? No way. Why did you leave and then come back? Okay, sure. Thank you. Let's see. Eating together as a family feels very cozy. Home cooking again, right? Home cooking, they make it strange because it cooks faster. And a fruity beverage. Creamy crab for one, just make it mild. Nue has its own unique dishes, so this is the cotton candy. I don't know how that's supposed to be a frying pan recipe, but sure. What else does she like? Specialty savory, signature photogenic, strange, wonderful. Okay. So peach honey. That makes sweet, wonderful, specialty fruity. So I'm gonna put in some eel for savory signature. Yes. But what else does she like? Strange too. Okay. That should be just fine. Food that surprises you is pretty interesting, isn't it? And a fruity beverage. Strange. Sweet. What did she say, Nue? Heatable. Excellent. Okay, now for one. Just make it mild, I'm pretty sure. Because she likes popular too, doesn't she? Yes, I'm pretty sure every normal person likes popular. Bye, Kugasa. Actually, humans are the animals that love hunting the most, and shochu. Hunting? Humans are the animals that love hunting the most? What is that supposed to mean? Savory? I guess so. Sure, whatever. I mean, it says it gives a minimum of perfect to any tag. So I mean, we'll try it. I know that doesn't hit like any of her things. We'll see. Just give her a fruity sour. I'm testing this out. Yeah. Oh, she likes meat. Interesting. Okay. Creamy crab for 3. Just make it popular. So now we have the green ones, which is don't use up ingredients and served beverages are returned. Oh, cool. I've had enough rotten meat in the past. Thank you very much. So that one sounds like it must be savory. Have we found anything that Nue dislikes? No. Wonderful, strange, savory, signature photogenic meat. Savory and photogenic, I guess? Heatable beverage. And then this one, just make it mild. Whoever extends out the duration of buffs would be really nice to pair with Nue. Because then you don't have to worry about them lasting only 20 seconds. It just means you can extend it out. Make it to these guys like popular? The monks? Yes. Okay, I just need to stop doubting myself. I've said before everybody likes popular, but it's just one of those things that's like, I don't know, what if they don't? There we go. Come on, get us in. Gene, history and culture go hand in hand, and a shochu beverage. Why are you here again? Alright, whatever. Gene, it was like what? Home cooking mild? Shochu. Fuck it. Take an Oni killer. You can handle it. Ooh, I am not ready for Tewi if she asks for small things. Okay, sweet. Sweet, was it that she wanted? Yeah, sweetness. Sweet on a grill, frying pan, or pot. Okay, I can do the peach tapioca. Sweet, cool. And then we can just add in one more thing that she likes. The wooden bar flour. That's what it means. There we go. No alcohol beverage. That is the fairy do. Kane wants shochu again. Fancy, home cooked, yeah, whatever. Actually, if it's popular, what does Kane like? She does like popular. Mild, home cooking. So then we can just make her this, I think, and that'll be it. Koishi's here too. Hi, Koishi. Let's see. Fuji's lava, make it mild. Tewi. Sweetness again. I think that was the tapioca. Tojiko likes filling foods. Okay. Nice. Do wooden bar flour. And a fruity beverage. Grapefruit juice. Thank you for the luck. Beef Wellington. Oh shoot, I forgot the beef Wellington can't be modified. That's my mistake, but it's alright. They're willing to pay for it. You. Bacteria grows on rotten food, so fresh food is better. What does Rin like? Savory, aquatic, dreamy, strange, popular. Okay, so I can just make her this. And make it strange too, why not? Pan-fried dumplings for 1, make it savory, bam. Fruity beverage, grapefruit juice. There it is. Throw that out. I was gonna say, maybe we can get to somebody in line, like Koishi, but we don't have any time left. Rest in pieces. Sorry, Koishi. So clever because she loves eating fish. Let's make her another seafood soup when I get the chance. Sorry, Koishi. Like sake beverage is what she said? Yes. Another of the real seafood miso soup. Traditional Japanese family and a sake beverage. Fuck it. Full Moon's Eve. Bankrupt her. Rob this woman for everything she's worth. Sweet, mild. Thank you for that. Yeah, give me your money. That is roughly like 500 something in one meal right there. Don't worry about it. Wait, we didn't get Munasa again. She never showed up. What in the world? Sake beverage. Okay, so this time... She wants something Japanese actually, so... I know I said I like the first version of the song the most, but this one is actually still very good. It's this part it's just so... something about it sweeps me up. I like it a lot. Very enjoyable music, as always. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do for the Mausoleum soundtrack, just because when I think of the Mausoleum soundtrack, it's got that... So, okay. 10 Desires soundtrack in general is so EDM influenced in my brain because of the spirit state where it shifts into the, like, it's less of the music track and it's more of just, like, the beat to it. And that's a very EDM style of music writing to me. So I'm really curious as to what they're going to do for the Mausoleum because it has such a, like, energetic EDM lean. Because that doesn't match the chill, relaxing vibe of most of the game at all. But also, I love it when they branch out and try new genres. As much as I am terrified of Totetsu Yuma, that track that plays when you're fighting her is fucking lit. It is excellent. It is just the perfect way to set the theme for the battle. Take these. Take tofu. Getting Tewi again for our gathering luck. Tuna, thank you. Lunar herbs, why not? Full Moon's Eve, why not? I can afford it. At this point, I'm never going to be in the negatives because I'm just making too much money. Invite. I'll go back to the Scarlet Devil Mansion to pick up more grapes, just in case. Yoink, yoink. Okay, not as good luck as last time, but still plenty of grapes. Forest of Magic, I will have Alice gather for me and pick up more peaches too. Gathering, thank you. If somebody could sell peaches, that would be excellent. Alas, that is not an option. I'll take the truffles, yeah. Okay, heading to former hell and Chireden, and then moving back down to the temple and the like. You, please gather. Thank you, Mame. How are my lemons doing? Those will be fine. With Yamame's gathering, it'll be fine. Same thing with the lotus. We're already at 77 of them. Easy. Maybe if I put the lotus in things, it gets cultural background and legendary and premium and mild and dreamy. Wow, that's a lot. But yeah, I never went over... I read the pine nuts and the chestnuts, but I never went over the lotus seeds. The seeds of a very old aquatic plant, the lotus. Lotus seeds have very bitter cores, so accidentally mixing them into a customer's dish must be avoided at all costs. Careful handling is a must. Signature, mild, and cultural background. And then sweet potato, the world's most reliable ingredient, sweet, soft, and effectively getting rid of hunger. It even warms your hands during winter. Okay. Another thing that gives signature. That's very nice, though. Onion killer, sure. Take the trout, why not? And then back to Chire then. I will take the Akatsuki as usual. Buying the lemon. And honestly, I'll take the tofu and the butter, but everything else seems pretty much fine. Do I need the udambara and the lunar herb? No. Am I going to take it anyway? Yes. Okay, you gather for me. Okay, and then with that time saved, we're going to go to the Myoran Temple. Niue at least got to have her cotton candy, but Murasa is stuck at rank 1 right now. Nazreen. Well, I'll take the salt, why not? Nice and affordable. Have you succeeded in your prank? Totally. Oh man, his face went redder than a cherry. Now I want to see it. Shame he'll have to go around your store in the future. Why? Because he doesn't want to go to the place where he's on the menu, of course. Why are there so many extraordinary myths about you? That's because the past me concealed my true form. Oh yeah, I can conceal the identity of other objects too. Concealing identity? To rob an item, alive or otherwise, of its form, sound, and smell, leaving behind its movements. Take a bird flying in the air. Now take away its properties and get an unidentified flying object. That's my ability. But even if it's unidentifiable, we'll know what it is once we see it, right? An item robbed of its true form appears differently when seen by different people. The observer subconsciously fills in the gaps, making the unidentifiable object appear in a way acceptable to them. This is why legends about me contradict each other. Wow, that's a really cool ability. It sounds super convenient for pulling pranks. Yes, it is. Don't glorify her, Mystia. You're too good for that. Give me the shrimp, thank you. And the lotus seed. Okay, that was a good haul. Boo! Nope. I'm so hungry. Do you want me to cook something? It's no use. Food only makes my mouth happy. To fill my stomach, I still have to rely on surprise. So you're a yokai who uses surprise to sustain herself. Not starving to death until today must not have been easy. Kogasa, it's me. Ah! That was close. Why are you holding a demon-sealing sword and demon-sealing needles? I forged all these, and these bells and mirrors too. When I get serious, I can forge the items of the most superb quality. Human smithies have nothing on my level. To think you had such skill. Starting to see me in a different light, I'm a Tsukumogami of all trades. What else do you do? Besides blacksmithing, I also babysit human children, among other things. A babysitter? Can you really? I heard that in the outside world, babysitters fly through the sky using an umbrella. Doesn't that suit me very well? The only similarity is the umbrella, right? By the way, blacksmith or babysitter, why do you work so many jobs? Well, I was thinking, if no one wants to use me as an umbrella, I'll go and be a useful tool for humans myself. I only know how to scare people, though. But if I think predicting what humans want and then taking the initiative insisting them should be the attitude of all Izakaya. Wow, that's a really remarkable idea. It's nothing. I never thought you were this mature. I'm sure you get a lot of orders from humans. What's wrong? My orders are at a grand total of 0. Huh? Why? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Am I really that useless? No, you're not. Aren't you really good at your job? No one needs my help. No one will place an order with me. Oh, you see, one of those people. What point is there in living anymore? How about I place an order? Is that okay? Sure, what do you need? What an amazing recovery. Order all you want. I can't do everything, but I'll do my best to learn whatever you order. So are you pessimistic or hardworking? Let's see. Speaking of, I recall Murin Temple celebrates Parinirvana Day every year. On the stalls, there'd always be this long dango thing. You mean Yashima dango? Yashima dango? That's why the shrine maidens came to Murin Temple to sell Yashima dango. I think it's in the same way as the outside world sells hotcakes. Why would a shrine maiden sell dango at a temple? Never mind that. The outside world's dango. Do you remember what the dango looked like exactly? I think you use a variety of colored dango too. You can't remember? No, I definitely can't, right. I'll probably remember if I could taste various kinds of dango. No problem, wait a bit, I'll get you some right now. So I have to do that tomorrow, that's unfortunate. Lunar dango and mochi. Well, actually, if I cheat and go to the human village and buy from the rabbits, I don't have to wait. She did have a commission from Reimu, she just wasn't paid after finishing it. Yeah, Reimu was like the only one. Isn't that the issue? Oh, just that. Reimu is a human, but she's only one person. She can't make all of her business. Especially because Reimu is dirt poor. Tofu, spicy. I'll check Renosuke while I'm here. Take the bamboo and the eels, sure. Yeah, nobody else really needs sealing items. That's just the way of the world. I mean, I bet she could make things that are not sealing. It's just that she kind of defaulted to it for some reason. Yes, it's coming back to me. The dango in question is like a longer version of this one. Oh, when you cut it, it reveals a pattern. A dango with patterns. Got it. Thanks for giving me such a wonderful idea. Well, really? I helped with something? You were a great help. When I finish making it, make sure you come to try it out. Awesome, I'll be there. Yashima dango. Gosh, to go to the yokai extermination business. Don't do that. She'll have competition from Reimu, and I think Reimu would force her out of business. Looks like elongated dango on the outside. Cutting it open reveals a variety of pictures, breathing a fresh sense of life in the dango. Apparently Yashima dango symbolizes Sorira. Isn't that the Buddha's ashes? Sticky rice, sticky rice. That's it. Filling, photogenic, strange, and cultural background. Well, that's interesting. Okay, now we can go to the mausoleum, chat some people up. Bim, boom, bam. I guess since I still have 2 recipes in the temple, the mausoleum can wait another day. One day I'll get to be with them. My beloveds. So many lilies. Lilies and lotuses are different though. Vengeful spirit. Nope, she just summons thunder. Don't go to high places. Shrine maiden. She just looks like one. Okay. What do I want? Shrimp. Thank you, Wriggle. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Amame. And thank you, Rin. Once again, I'm asking for Minamitsu Murasa to show up at my goddamn izakaya. Reimu already lets Marisa take a bunch of her work. Well, yeah, but I think it's different on that level just because they're both humans. I think a yokai exterminating other yokai as an actual job consistently would be something that people wouldn't approve of. Like, the only reason Sakuya keeps getting involved, for example, is because she's protecting her mistress. She isn't actually going out to do the extermination job. At least that's my understanding. And Sanae is another exception to that. Again, she's a human who's helping uphold the order. I mean, I know she's technically a living god, but like she's still acting not as a yokai, but as an exterior force. And even then, she still gets treated as pretty suspicious sometimes because she's representing the Moria Shrine. So yeah, I just don't think it'd be good for Kogasa. Too much suspicion would be placed on her for a minor yokai. What was I doing again? I can't remember. Right, I need a grill. And then I also need a cutting board this time. Grill and cutting board. Okay. And then that means... Okay, let's fill out our grill stuff. Grilled. I can do... Instant death? No, that can't be made mild. I can do the sashimi platter at the very least. That'll be nice. Where's the sea urchin? I'll do that too. No, I don't want the gloomy fruit pie. It's too inexpensive. I need things that'll make me money. Peach and shrimp, no. Make me money and are also adjustable. Yeesh. Most of this just doesn't make any good money. So falling blossoms, I guess, that'll be my fallback. Okay, now grill. Grill. All meat feast, I can do that. And char siu, why not? And I guess that... No, I don't want to put the Nintendo on there. It takes so long to cook. The all-meat feast already does too. Okay. 7-colored yokan, and the kabuto steamed cake, and... another steamer recipe that's expensive. Please and thank you. Fine, Scholar's Ginkgo. Not my most lucrative one, but whatever. Katsuki, Negroni, Casey Wine, J2T, Dasai, Tango Tango. And let's just do the Komeiji ice cream. That's cute. Alright. Okay, you like popular things? Go ahead. Nice that we got our throwing right away. It normally takes a little bit longer than that. I will take it. I wanna go to the mausoleum, but I keep having recipes to give people in the Muren Temple. Ah! Angie. Angie, Angie. Oh, there's Nue. Not that she has anything that needs to be done. She's been so consistent. Everybody else has been so spotty if they come in or not. I wonder why. I guess it's just pure luck. Oh shoot, that can't be mild. Maybe that's why I didn't have it on in previous parts, so I'll just throw that out, I guess. When humans do, they can't stop snapping photos. That's photogenic. Specialty savory, signature photogenic, strange, wonderful meat. I think, no, this flower trout, honey, peach, yes. It's already photogenic, it's already strange. I can make it savory and that's fine, I think. There we go. Potato. The heatable beverage. She's got a bit of a budget, does I? Okay, to make it mild. This one is dishes don't use up ingredients. Okay. Another one. And then falling blossoms. The ice cream's looking to be pretty popular. I guess so. Why wouldn't it be? If I had a chance to get an ice cream float beverage for my meal, I absolutely would. Let's see. Make it mild. Kokasa. So she wants this. Home cooking. And I can make it strange, and that should be more than enough. It's already strange. Does she like sweet? I can't remember. Yes. So then that's what we can do. Make it mild. Fruity beverage, right. Well, that's Kokasa out of the way. Where's Murasa? Okay, give her a kabuto steamed cake, why not? And make it photogenic. It's already photogenic. What else does she like? Sweet. Yeah. Falling blossoms for 1, make it mild. Hi, Anatomy. Oh, I could have made that home cooking, but it's fine. Mid-alcohol. Need more strength to scare humans. There we go. So this will just do just fine this time. Don't need to save the beast wandering the mountain. So she wants mountain delicacy. What else does Nanami want? She doesn't want greasy or filling. Mountain delicacy, Japanese, mountain cultural background specialty. Let's give signature, not specialty. Okay, just give it something that has cultural background on it. Lunar. No, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You. Am I throwing just right now? I'm gonna bank on a mid-alcohol. Yes. And then a neat beverage. That is Dasai. And prep this, make it mild while I go serve that. There we go. Zoe is at the seat now. It doesn't say the hand there. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Not in me, Toei. Something legendary and sweet. And then Japanese was the only one around. Okay, so that means... Oh, but she doesn't like raw, does she? No, she's fine with raw. Japanese, mild, culture background, specialty. Fuck it. Put in a lunar herb too. Then I think for Toei, I can just do this and make it legendary. There we go. Sweet and neat. Can't be mild, so that one I can make it. It's already greasy. Salty for the Tanaki. Okay, you neat. Sweets, that's fair to do. Where is Murasa? I'm supposed to give her things. God damn it. Nobody is here. Not nobody. I have been getting literally everyone else except her. It's so weird. Salty for the Tanaki. And then 3 will be another salty one. Just make it mild. There she is. I have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna try and mill through people without kicking them out. Okay, Yokan, mild. Try Sue for 3. Home cooking. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Kicking you out. Kicking you out. Oh, kick. Alright, we have them. I'll make Fuse make it mild. There we go. It's a good thing I made that decision, otherwise she wouldn't have gotten in here again. Okay, you. The feeling of strength as a geyser erupts is way too exciting. She likes strength boosting. I'm sorry, but your biscuits are not strength boosting, and I don't care. Filling, salty, hot. What else does she like? Filling a premium savory specialty. It was flour and cheese, right? I know she likes premium. Yeah, I'll just do this. And a high alcohol beverage. What's her budget? Godfather, I guess. 3 and make it mild. She likes salty food. Seawater and tears both taste salty. Okay, yep. Premium filling, savory. Make that salty, see how it goes. The Kabuto steamed cake, for some reason, is actually seeming pretty good for a lot of the people here in the temple. Which is... oh, she doesn't like strange. But everything else on it was so good that she loved it anyway. Right! Murasis is the one that expends other buffs. Okay. I see. Interesting. Well, we finally got her what she wanted, so now she's not going to be stuck anymore. Excellent. Go save here. Anything else? Nope, just Miss Aki's washi, which we can do instantly. Hell yeah. I forget if Tewi was there or not. I feel like she was. Maybe only for like an order or two. So I'm still gonna keep inviting her and get our gathering going. Bamboo shoots. Take the premium tuna. Full Moon Eve. At this point, I probably don't even need to buy the Full Moon's Eve anymore. I haven't been in any situations where Totetsu Yuma would show up because she's apparently not coming to the DLC places. Maybe not at rank 1. Maybe if it was a higher rank, potentially. Okay, going over to the forest. Peaches, thank you. Alice, gather. Take all of the pastry cream and the ice cream and the coffee. Flour, of course. Truffles, why not? Thank you. Yamame can gather for us next. Okay. Honestly, most of my routine is pretty much the same, so I feel like I don't need to commentate it as much anymore, just because it's pretty clear what I'm doing, just getting the same stuff over and over. So I guess this would be the time where I can just talk to people. Like, not in the game, but like to viewers. So if anybody's still here, how have you been doing? Got an Akatsuki. Lunar Herb too, yes. And do I need to grab these? No, not really. So I'll just ask her to gather for me. I've been thinking, because this is DLC 3, this is the last DLC for the game. Hey, thank you for keeping me in the background. I appreciate it. Even if you're not, like, actively watching, you're still here. Currently out, that is, yeah. If they're working on a DLC 4 or anything like that, then I am unsure. Oh, they have 2 more planned? Ooh, that's exciting. What else are they going to do then? Because we already have Scarlet Devil Mansion covered. They wouldn't make us go to the moon, would they? No, probably not. That's exciting. I don't know what they'll do next. I hadn't seen in the patch notes anywhere that they were working on 2 more. That's fun. Good. Right. Temple. Oh, right. The human village for the Washi. But yeah, I was thinking that I have to have other games to play, at least until those other DLCs come out, because I'll definitely return to it when they come out. But until that point, like, what am I supposed to do? Maybe Higan Current Hell? Ooh, that would be fun, especially since they already had a little bit of it with Totetsuyama. Turn in the Washi. Thank you. They might be able to set something up with like Doremi as like a dream thing. That could be interesting. God, it's just Doremi giving Mystia nightmares, and so it's a boss gauntlet. That's it. No bonding people, no anything else. You're just being tortured for a full 20 hours of gameplay or whatever it is. Oh, god damn it! What's wrong? None of your business. Actually, I saw everything. He started it, so he deserved that punch. And even if he's seriously hurt... You heard what he said, yeah? He said you had no friends. Yeah, I have no friends. Would you piss off already? This seems to bother Miss Nui a lot. She's still mad, so let's not provoke her for now. Yes. Selling pillows and asking for feedback in their sleep. That is, it's so, it lends itself to a Dream Eater type yokai so perfectly. Well, I guess she's not meant to be a Dream Eater, is she? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh, hang on. I think I feel a sneeze coming on. There we go. Okay. Thanks for telling me the origin of biscuits, Miss Murasa. That was a very interesting story. To this day, hardtack biscuits are still the ideal maritime emergency ration. Seafaring sure is full of danger. Oh, this slipped my mind, but I remembered after talking with Kyoko. What are you getting at? Isn't a shipwreck how you... Oh, that? Yeah. I lost my life in a shipwreck. Didn't I tell you the sea has no shortage of accidents? It doesn't bother you at all? I've already received salvation. A captain should focus on the path ahead. Looking back is bad luck. That's a good attitude. The number of water-related accidents in Tokyo seems to have risen recently. Those happen anywhere. As someone who's been in one, do you have any good advice? Well, when sailing in a lake with poor visibility, be alert at all times. What else? Accidents can happen everywhere. Fishing in a river, training under a waterfall, bathing in a hot spring. Make sure you're prepared 24/7. True, it's not uncommon. It's not common, but it's not entirely unheard of either. Also, be careful when washing your hands in the shrine to Chosia. You get in an accident while washing your hands? Why? Don't underestimate me. As long as it's water, I can cause an accident. You're the one causing them? Of course. She's a piece of shit, but we love her. Up there mostly 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Ooh, a Marketeers themed one would be fun. I think it'd be cool to see Mika and the others, and like, oh, maybe it could be a competition of how much money you can make or something, and so the game would encourage you to do all the fancy inviting strategies. That could be interesting. Wait, I already talked with her. I ended up pacing back and forth while talking. Why is Yashima Dango eaten on Parinirvana Day? I think it's prepared for the ceremony to commemorate the Buddha's death when he attained nirvana. I don't get it. What does Yashima Dango have to do with the Buddha's death? You didn't know. The Yashima Dango symbolizes Buddha Sarira. Sarira? The Buddha's ashes. Nope, don't get it. Humans are scary. Kogasa, what have you done? What is it? Don't you know your wanted posters are everywhere in the human village? Oh, more or less. What on earth happened? You know how I said I worked as a babysitter for humans? How did you babysit into a wanted criminal? I didn't do anything, though. If there are crying children in the east, I startle and comfort them. If there are laughing children in the west, I startle them and make them cry. Isn't it the same for all babysitters? I don't even ask for any money because no one's hiring me. I'm just being a good Samaritan. That kind of babysitter doesn't exist. You're just being creepy. Oh, Kagasa. Problem with 18 is that we already have Yamawaro and Tengu on the mountain. You're right. And that was a big part of 18. So I guess there wouldn't be any opportunity for 18 after all. They're kind of already getting into the beast yokai politics too with this one, with Mamizo. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense to have, what is it, Wicked Beast and Wily something. It wouldn't make sense to have that game be a DLC either, unless they want to elaborate on it further. Huh. That is a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? Let's see, give me more lotus seeds. She's got nothing in the Beast War, but wouldn't it feel kind of like treading old ground? Unless they like take a different angle for the Beast Wars? Because her whole point, at least what she said so far for doing DLC 3, is that she wants Beast Yokai to have a leg up. Specifically her Tanakis, I guess. And so I imagine if we have the 3 different clans, it'd be more of them trying to get a leg up on each other, right? Or maybe there's an angle I'm not thinking of. She looks like a hermit, but she is a hermit. No. We've bumped into each other a few times now. Does a little sparrow want to become a hermit? No? Oh my, what a pity. How pathetic. A yokai can become a hermit too? Of course, even an oni. As long as you put your heart into it, anyone can become a hermit. Oni, what happens when you become a hermit? You get to be immortal and live a life free of any worries. Free of worries? But I heard that hermits must endlessly train, otherwise their bodies would age rapidly. Instead of suffering like that, I'd rather stay a yokai. So the life of a hermit sought after by everyone is just suffering to you. It is what it is. Becoming a hermit is hard and boring. I've met a few hermits and they're always reading what's it called? Mantras? I don't get it at all. If you could live until the end of time just by reciting some mantras, would you pass up the opportunity? What's the point of living a longer life if you have to spend it all on boring things like that? You'd just be adding more boredom to your life. Why are you staring at me like that? Say, little sparrow, you might have what it takes to become a great hermit. Say what? Would you become my disciple? I can help you, you know. Help me? Help you attain immortality. Rest assured, I know a lot of painless ways. No need. Oh, good grief, it can't hurt to learn more, can it? You don't have to tell me. The ultimate goal in Taoism is to live forever, right? Is that a bad thing? Well, I guess not. Of course not. For an average person, becoming a hermit is a long and treacherous journey, but as a hermit who can pass through walls, creating shortcuts is a breeze for me. The shortcut to becoming a hermit is simple. Just do what I say and go to sleep. When the time is ripe, wake up and you'll be able to become a hermit. What kind of wicked sorceress are you? It's wicked, hermit. Get it right. In any case, it doesn't sound all that reliable. There's more than one type of hermit. The mausoleum saint was also resurrected with this method. See, may I present the Shikai-sen? By saint, you mean Miss Miko? Wasn't she asleep for 1,000 years? Time flies when you're asleep. No. Me and Kyoko promised we'd then just become Shikai-sen together. But Kyoko is a Buddhist disciple. Can't find something more pretentious than that. I just have to give her a little whisper and she'll convert in a heartbeat. Kyoko would never do that. Oh dear, did that strike a nerve? I never wanted to become a hermit in the first place. I'd rather spend my time researching new dishes instead of wasting it on meaningless talks about immortality. The temptation of immortality lost to a mere dish? How interesting. So like I said, we aren't on the same wavelength at all. Come now, no need to treat me as the enemy. If new dishes are what you desire, I can help with that as well. Huh? Do you have honey and some spare chestnuts? Well, I do. Mind bringing them over? I'll teach you a little culinary magic trick. Then I'll be right back. Also, the Beast War would be a good second location of here with Higan. Oh yeah, maybe. So instead of doing it just themed, I guess they could keep pairing them off. Because this is Mausoleum and the Myoden Temple in one, as opposed to having them each be separate ones, even though they were two separate games. So it would make sense if they would pair up different games in the future. You came back after all. You aren't messing with me, are you? Would I do that? Watch closely now. Oh, directly roasting the chestnuts in honey. This is a very simple dish. The chestnut's mild and rich flavor can effectively balance out the external sweetness. Try one. It's true! A honey-coated chestnut does have more flavor to it. If you train under me, I can teach you many more dishes. I'll think about it. The result is simmering chestnuts and honey. The chestnut's delicate yet rich flavor effectively balances out the sweetness. Sweet, small portion, and specialty. Honey and chestnut. Also, can you just confirm to me, is this meant to be fucking, what's her face? The horse of Miko. Is this meant to be her? Is that why this is here? Yokai's come to Senkai. Nope, it's a spy. Saki. Yeah, is that meant to be Saki? Blah, blah, blah. You talk so much. Yours. Barrier Shikigami calculators. What are you doing, Miss Futo? I'm learning about the modern world. The modern world? The Crown Prince says I am too disconnected from modern times. To better integrate with such environments, it is imperative I study the common knowledge of Gensokyo. I see. Did you know there's a school in the human village? You should be able to study there. I did go there, but I was kicked out. Huh? It pains me to say, but... were you kicked out for being too slow to keep up with the other children? Nay, 'twas manageable. Something at that level, albeit barely. Why would they kick you out, then? Alas, to speak the truth, I was quite welcome there. I have made friends with the children very quickly. Good for you! After befriending them, I have brought them to start some fires, and... Oh, wait. Did you skip something? Why are you suddenly starting fires? Every scholar dreams of burning down their place of study. 'Tis common sense, is it not? Really? For most, such thoughts remain only in fantasy, yet as one skilled in the arts of fire... no matter how you put it, starting fires with children is a bit... If thou hadst a hobby thee like, thou wouldst want to share it with friends, correct? Such common sense is timeless, I believe. Well, I guess that's true. Therefore, I lit the smallest of flames at the school that day, yet I was discovered. Kane-sensei is a very generous teacher, as long as it isn't anything serious. The consequences shouldn't be dire, provided it wasn't a full moon night. 'Twas indeed a full moon night. To think that on such an alluring night she would be grading papers within the school. What's wrong with that? Couldst thou imagine an enraged half-beast dashing through the flames? Such a macabre sight. The children were all terrified. So what happened after that? Nightmares and sleepless nights plagued the children for many moons. Their parentals complained to even the Crown Prince. I understand not, 'tis not me who scared the children. You even blaming Kane-sensei now? In short, the Crown Prince saith I lack common sense, and further stays with humans would upset the reputation of hermits. Therefore, I was called back. Oh, Miss Miko doesn't have it easy either. Nor I must rely on self-learning now. Even as I wade through the river between past and present, the common sense of Gensokyo is entirely another beast. Do you look so down? I know, since you've been so hardworking, why don't you treat you to something tasty? Very well. Allow me to thank thee in advance. What does she want? Strength boosting for pine nut cake. Saki is a cowboy-themed horse after all. Okay, so I was pretty sure that was meant to be Saki, but it was so ridiculous having a rocking horse here with the googly eyes. I wasn't sure if that was meant to be it. I'll go here and make that strength-boosting food that she wants. Oh shoot, no, I forgot to talk to what's-her-face, didn't I? I just went straight to Futo. For some reason, I can remember Sega's name just fine, but Tojiko and Futo, I always mix up their names. Vengeful spirit, no possession, don't worry. Oh, good timing. Miss Vengeful, Miss Tojiko, is something the matter? Seems you're still pretty terrified of me as a vengeful spirit. It's fine, you can go. Yes? No, it's fine, just tell me what you want. What a bashful little sparrow. You see, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. A vengeful spirit asking a favor from a yokai? It's because the place in question is sensitive to folks like us. I don't know anyone else to ask. Oh, so what is this favor? I buried some sweet potatoes in the cemetery of that yokai temple, but now an umbrella yokai has taken over that spot. Our feud with Buddhism goes back thousands of years. I don't want to make some trouble for the crown prince just for some sweet potatoes. But I'm really craving them. Why? Why would you bury sweet potatoes in a cemetery? Do people from ancient times have no common sense? Apparently, yes. Baldies? Yeah, Baldies hadn't made that place their cemetery yet when I buried them. If we would go by order of arrival, I'm the one who that place belongs to. What does that mean? Beneath that yokai temple lies a giant structure, the Hall of Dreams Great Mausoleum. That cemetery was originally the entrance to the Great Mausoleum. Why did you build the mausoleum underground? We didn't build it underground. This happened 1400 years ago. After the crown prince became a shikaisen, she slept in the Great Mausoleum waiting to be revived. But unexpectedly, Buddhism dominated the country for more than 1,000 years. Monks used the power of Buddhism to keep the Great Mausoleum sealed, denying the crown prince her resurrection. And so the only thing she could do was sleep. That's quite a long nap. Afterwards, as time passed, the people started to spread vile rumors like the crown prince's existence and achievements were all made up. But that was precisely what we wanted. The crown prince seized the opportunity to move the Great Mausoleum to Gensokyo. In other words, you were already in Gensokyo before the Yokai Temple, Myoren Temple was built? Correct. There wasn't a single temple in Gensokyo back then. Unsealed, the crown prince could have revived in Gensokyo at any time, but just before the advent of her resurrection, that demonic priestess built her temple right on top of the Great Mausoleum. That does sound like too big of a coincidence. After the crown prince was revived, she moved this place, which had been inside the Great Mausoleum, to her own world of Senkai. The Divine Spirit Mausoleum was rebuilt, but the Great Mausoleum still remains the entrance to it. So that's why there's a cave leading to Senkai in the temple cemetery. Now I get it. That's how it is. Hey, why are you just digging for information? You helping or not? Huh? To help with what? Help me retrieve the sweet potatoes buried at the Yokai Temple cemetery. Oh, now I remember. That's a piece of cake. So, I'll help you get them right now. Splendid. I'll share with you some of the candied sweet potatoes I made when you get back. Awesome. There we go. Right. Now I can go make my strength boosting thing now. So I know how Dallas Hermit's Forest became a cowboy-themed Yakuza boss. Look, when you're waiting for your master to get back for who knows how long, you get bored. You start hanging out with the wrong people. And then one thing leads to another, and you're really strong, and bam, you're at the top of the top. That was quick, let me see. Oh, these aren't the sweet potatoes I buried. Huh, that's not it? Well, it's fine, maybe I just remembered wrongly. Thanks anyways, wait a moment, I'll give you some of the candied sweet potatoes when they're done. You're welcome, candied sweet potatoes are good stuff. I'll sell some in my shop too. That would be great, Senkai doesn't have any suitable place to plant sweet potatoes. I was actually racking my brains over it. Then you're welcome to come to my Izakaya anytime. Sure thing. Let's see. Candied sweet potato. Deep fry sweet potatoes until golden brown and coat them in a layer of sugar. Then serve after rolling in a grease plate. A delicious snack which won't get stuck in your teeth. But don't get greedy. Eating too much will upset your stomach. Vegetarian, home cooking, filling, and sweet. Why is she even in hell? That is a good question. Because as far as I was aware, it was meant to be that Miko was buried with all of her different attendants and stuff, right? So, I guess unless she wasn't buried with her horse... And that's why Saki went to hell? Such a dish fills me with motivation. Now you can pull yourself together and work hard. But as a Taoist, surely there are dishes better fitting. A dish fit for a Taoist? Indeed, there doth exist a Taoist master with the surname Chu. He lived a life as solitary in the mountains. They say he wore pine flowers and ate pine nuts, drank pine breeze beside pine creeks. Pine... what? And Master Chu hath a life of hardship, subsisting only on pine nuts, kept company only by wind and trees. Only pine nuts? That sounds so sad. That wouldn't make a good dish at all. Nay, Benkao Gangmu states long-term consumption of pine nuts better one's lifespan. Hence, we Taoists believe to be a much beneficial health supplement. In days of yore, Taoist priests would prepare for fasting with such nutritious nuts. So that's how it is. Since it's that good, let me try making some simple dishes with it too. Good, if that work comes to fruition, it shall surely save our disciples much work. God, it's so hard because they use the fake Old English, the wutst and stuff like that. It's like, oh God, why are you doing this to me? Okay, pine nut cake, a medicinal dish made with the glutinous rice as the main ingredient and pine nuts as supplement. The powder of pine nut cake is soft, delicate, delicious in addition to a refreshing pine nut flavor, a favorite among Taoist priests. Mild specialty, and because it's mild, it's popular right now. She left her horse behind and ended up becoming a yokai somehow and then decided to go to hell for some reason, I guess. That's my only, yeah, she left the horse behind for some reason because she was being buried with her attendant, so I guess a horse didn't count. Maybe when Saki was introduced, she didn't mention any resentment or anything like that that could have motivated her. She seemed pretty, every time I've seen Saki, she's devoted pretty wholeheartedly, there we go, to Miko. So it wouldn't make sense for her to hold a grudge. Maybe she just got bored. That seems like it's more in character for her. Let's see. Ceiling longing pie, Kapko, steamed cake, sure. Theocon, why not? Tip tap pot pot? No, that's greasy. Hello, M! Welcome! Sea urchin, why not? Oh, nope, I don't have enough room. Okay, I need to check. So I need a cutting board, frying pan, and steamer. Okay. So then I can do that, actually. Frying pan recipe, good. Good. Steamer is for these three already. Cutting board, where's my sea urchin? There's my sea urchin. And a sashimi platter, for sure. How have you been doing today, M? We're digging into DLC 3. Still suffering with rank 1 cards, though. One more frying pan dish, I guess. What to make? Is there anything that's worth it? Maybe the giant tamagoyaki? Yeah, I guess the giant tamagoyaki is a decent cost. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember seeing your tweet about needing to repair your computer. Yeah, how is that going, Em? Oh yes, I'm absolutely enjoying this huge game. I live for like Restaurant Sim, Tycoon Sim, those sorts of games. They're just so fun to me. Ooh, what is this music opening? Okay. I can make it savory for the man. I was not expecting this, but is that, what is that, a xylophone? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm very interested in where this track is going. It seems like it's building up to something. What do these things like again? Taoist. Home cooking and mild. Ooh. Tenshi doesn't like popular foods, but she likes mild. Okay, so I can't do that. PC still kaput, waiting for a new power supply, and it's happening in the Steam sale. Ugh. It is just the worst timing for you, huh, Em? Pretty sweet, vegetarian, photogenic, legendary, and expensive. Okay, I have plenty of other things I can hit. Let's give the con and a cocktail beverage. Make it mild. Do you know if the power supply is going to be what fixes it for sure, Em? Or is that like just one part of the troubleshooting that you've got to deal with? Let's see. Another there. Then Marisa. Blend is never an option. You gotta add some oil. Ooh, my cheat sheet I can't make for her. Fungus, Japanese, greasy, legendary, hot. Is there anything Japanese and legendary? Kagehime. Okay, so the things I can't modify. Japanese. With a steamer, cutting board, or frying pan. Can't be greasy. Can't be hot. Yeah, most of this doesn't hit her stuff at all. I guess I'll just make like a pink rice ball or something. Because it's hot. Yeah, that'll work. She wants greasy. And then add some mushroom. It's a local repair place. He said he tested with a new power supply before ordering, but I needed Dell parts to actually fit in the case. Ooh. That is so unfortunate. Ooh, this music though? I'm so happy that we are actually leaning into a little bit of that EDM inspired stuff. Yeah. And then Marisa's hot. Mushroom and greasy. Okay, this is definitely feeling more like it was that what the first one was building up to, as opposed to the drop coming in the song itself. Ooh. I have no clue what instruments these are, but they sound great. Preferring premium items may be a habit from my aristocratic days and a heatable beverage. Premium, and you are Futo. The pine nut cake. Do I know anything else about what she likes? No, just premium. How do I make the pine nut cake? Sticky rice, pine nut. She doesn't seem like the type who'd like. Maybe she like culture background and stuff like this. She wants something premium, so just put both of those in. Heatable beverage, Sparrow Sake, Marisa. More legendary becomes. Legendary, mild, and popular. Okay. Okay, now I really want to hear the level 3 version of the song. I feel like it's gonna be lit. legendary mushroom. Day chillable. So that'll be the full moon's eve. +1. Make it mild. Oh, what is that? It's I can barely see it, but it's hovering there. Omonoimi's banquet. I couldn't read it. Alright. Okay, hi Sane. Surprised seeing you here. Make it mild. I'm loving the different sounds of the sampling too, like the drop of water is very cool. I think it even... Ooh. Oh, it's more orchestral now. Oh, I think it's meant to be like a singer in the background too. Cool. Sweets and low alcohol, legendary and sweet. Fairy dew there, and Sane. What else is Sane like? Japanese, photogenic, sweet, dreamy, home cooking trend, popular. Oh, okay. So I remember I was giving her a lot of the peach yatsuhashis, right? With wrong flour. Make it photogenic, and I can make it mild to make it popular too. What location is DLC 3? So they've got 2 different locations for DLC 3 actually. It is the Myoren Temple where Kyoko works at, and then there's also the Spirit Mausoleum, which is where... I don't think anybody else in the game has mentioned it yet. Basically, the Myoren Temple is a place of Buddhist hermits and stuff like that, while the Mausoleum is a place for Taoist hermits. That's the basic bare minimum. Okay, 3, just make it mild. Sega is there. I should be able to get to her by milling through these people. It'll be fine. Let's see, make it mild. The reason why I'm making everything mild right now is that it's popular for me, so I'm taking advantage of that and using it to just hit things without worrying about people's preferences. I like how they went with the more orchestral take on this. It's not what I would have expected, but it does fit. It's very grand. No, she's just not gonna make it. Damn it! I thought I could get them out in time. Ah. Unfortunate. So, Sega's gonna be behind. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, well, I don't think I saw Tojiko at any point, so I still have to get her too. It's not the end of the world, it's just a little bit inefficient. Chief Maid's consignment? Okay. Upgrades! Thank God. Please and thank you. Let me get to rank 2s. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. Chen! Chen, there's something I need your help with. Which is, I opened up a branch in the Myoren Temple. Can I ask you to help me expand it? You're in temple. Did Kyoko build some bridges for you? No, it was actually Miss Mamizo. When did you get involved with Tanaki's boss? Ransama said Tanakis are all two-faced villains. Don't say I didn't warn you when she swallows you whole. Don't scare me like that. Hey, you did it on purpose, so are you helping or not? Alright, opening more branches isn't anything bad for us either. Alright, I'm counting on you again. Of course, it'll cost you. I know that. What do you want this time? I heard Mio and Temple specialty beverage has been making the rounds. I want my cats to try it too. You want to try the mango pomelo sago, right? No problem. Consider it done. Not me, the cats. There's something I need your help with, which is... I opened a branch in the Divine Spirit Mausoleum. Can I ask you to help me expand it? You opened a branch all the way in Senkai, huh? So you're saying a branch in heaven isn't entirely out of the question? No way! You're only able to open branches all over Gentokyo because of my contribution. Of course, I won't forget how much you've helped me. Yes, that's more like it. So can I count on you again? I don't work for free, you know. I know that. What do you want this time? I heard the Senkai's pine nuts can promote longevity, so why don't you cook up something with it? No problem, I'll get it ready ASAP. Let's see. Pine nuts and those. There we go. So it was how many? 3 of them? 3 of them. Which one can I make the most of? This one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those are sweet potatoes, that's why. Chestnut, pine nut. 1, 2, 3. How sweet! It's just as sweet as rumors claim. Ahem, the cats told me that. Then as per agreement, I'll renovate your shop for you. Don't get too comfortable here. Remember to do business in other locations. So this is a dish that extends your lifespan. Not exactly a cat's cup of tea. Then as per our agreement, I'll renovate your shop for you. Don't get too comfortable here. Yay, cabins! Thank God. It's the worst having only 3 tables. I don't even need the bamboo shoots. Okay, let's go grab Tewi, so that way we can keep our gathering chain going. Tuna. Take the lunar herb, sure, and why not? Alright, invite. Thank you for coming along. Excellent. Where do I need to go? Here, to have Alice gather for me so we can get more peaches. I'm technically fairy due, but I'm really just here for the peaches. It was limiting some of my best recipes that use Imbara and other stuff. Ice cream, kohi, flour. Yeah, those are fine. And then now I can go to former Helen Chide then. We can ask Yamame to gather for us. Thank you. Do I need to worry about the lemons? Not really, no. I can just rely on Yamame's gathering. So I'll just try and buy from here. Might as well take everything. Kissy line. That's fine. Yeah. Chideten. I will take the Akatsuki because I can. Okay, excellent. We got those. I don't need the truffles. I'll take this. Gathering. Thank you. Okay, and now I can run on over to Mioran Temple and do some chatting. Nazrin, what do you have to offer? More sweet potatoes, thank you. Take the cream. The rest is fine, I don't need that. Why are there so many extraordinary myths about you? Oh, she conceals her true form. And if she makes it unidentifiable, it just shows different to other people. And that's how the myths are so varied. Okay. Hirasa. Legends say while on the boat, you could occasionally hear a voice asking to borrow a ladle? Ah, what a nostalgic legend. You encountered her too? It said that once you give her the ladle, water will continuously flood the ship until it sinks. Totally, that was the best part. The best part? But rumors say you could escape if you gave her a bottomless ladle. Don't you think it's rude to advertise someone's weakness in a legend? Thanks to those rumors, I was forced to use my own ladle. So those rumors were about you? Yes, haven't we established she murders people? Get with the program, Mystia. Well, I guess murdered in the past. I think Byakuren would kick our ass if she actually murdered people now, but you know. What have you been up to lately, Kogasa? I have found a new job which suits me. Great, what kind of job is it? Prepare for trouble and make it double, for I... Did you read some strange book again? That line sounds familiar. Don't cut me off at a time like this, will you? Sorry. From the top. Prepare for trouble and make it double, for I shall become a rainmaker. What do you think? Doesn't it go hand in hand with me? It goes hand in hand how? For me, even if I succeed in calling down rain, I don't have to worry about getting wet. That's true. It does suit you very much. I have everything it takes. All I have to do is make it rain. I won't bother you any further then. I believe in you. And this could only go horrendously. Sorry, Kogasa. That's just kind of your shtick. Bad luck follows you everywhere. Let's see. Buy some of these. Take the Keelam. That's fine. I still need to give her her food. I can't gather those until the end. And your food. Have you been keeping up with your studies lately, Miss Futo? Of course, the Crown Prince's orders are absolute after all. Awesome! Why art thou so concerned with my studies? Because there's nothing scarier than someone with brawn but no brains. Miss Futo, by any chance were you scolded by Miss Miko for breaking too many plates yesterday? Information visits thine ears rather quickly, shopkeeper. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on purpose, it's just that customers tend to raise their voice after a few glasses. No matter, to be scolded by the Crown Prince for this is already a normal occurrence. Do you break plates that often? 'Twas originally to manipulate feng shui, but it slowly grew into an addiction. I don't get it. How on earth do you get addicted to breaking plates? Thou wouldst never understood unless thou experienced the thrill of the shadow thyself. From starting fires to breaking plates, is the person in charge of the mausoleum's finances really okay with this? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Pine nut, chestnut. Thank you, Wriggle. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Yamame. And thank you, Rin. Back to the mausoleum. I've been saying it both mausoleum and mausoleum. I don't know which one is the actual right way to pronounce it. So, sorry if I've been messing it up this whole time. Hee hee hee. I'm not gonna bother looking it up though, because I like how I've been saying it. Which is both ways. Let's see, the things... I can take all of my stuff now that I want. I don't have to limit myself. Hell yeah. Cow toasting cake, ceiling longing pie, the okan. And then we can do the not the tip-tap pot, but the sea urchin, and the imitation chirikodama, and the creamy crab, and the all-meat feast. And sure, the pan-fried pork buns. Yeah. Take all of those, and this, and that, and this. Avocado, why not? And the fairy dew, just in case. Oops, not that one. I'll take a second steamer, I think, and that'll have to do. Okay, back to the mausoleum. I wish there was just a little bit more to the individual tracks, because at least with the first two, it sounds like they're building up to like some sort of beat drop thing where it gets really intense. Then the third one is intense, but it's in a different way, where it's very orchestral. And I was looking forward to something a little bit more. Just, I messed up. I was focusing on finding my phrasing and I messed up. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll get my hyper mode anyway. Crab. I might just be spoiled though, because like there have been for generations now, house remixes of a bunch of different Toho songs, and like one of the best ones in my opinion is the 10 Desires soundtrack. It is so fucking good when it's put into EDM, because it already had a lot of leaning into it. So just embracing it made it sound excellent. Small portion. Midnight Snack should have small rather than large portions, and then sake. And then I can make this too. Okay, now what did she want again? The honey chestnut. Honey chestnut? There we go. If I had to guess, she'd probably like something along the lines of like lunar herb or Imbara, that sort of thing. Okay, we'll just try all that and see how it goes. She said sake beverage, and her budget is alright. Let's just give her some spare with sake, see how it goes. She likes legendary, sweet, wonderful specialty, and popular foods. So that might have just been everything that she likes all in one go. Small portion, legendary, sweet, wonderful, yeah. Oh, a door. Partners can freely pass through guests or obstacles. Oh, that doesn't sound like it's all that useful, but thanks. Lisa, blends different option. You gotta add some oil. So she wants something greasy, which we can do easily. The chillable beverage. Full Moon's Eve. And that's the all-meat feast to make it mild. More mild. Alright, Marisa. Blend is never an option. Yep. Chillable again. Full Moon's Eve. Give me your money, please and thank you. Feast for mild. Oh, I love when things are popular. It just makes it so easy. No more checking who likes what and trying to remember things. Just going ham and throwing things at everyone. Hi, Kalishi. Didn't expect to see you here. Possibly tired of mushrooms. You treat everything as strange, so she wants something strange. What else does Kalishi like? Sweet, strange, wonderful, and dreamy. Something like this. We'll try it. She never gets tired of mushrooms. Good thing we have the thing with mushrooms. And then one. Just make it mild. It's fine. A shochu beverage. I don't know what her budget is, so Oni Killer. And a chillable beverage for you, so Full Moon's Eve. What did she do? All actions. Oh yeah, the cooldown thing. Okay. Let's see. What was that? Fantasy mean eternity. Would that be dreamy? Maybe? I don't know. It's either wonderful or dreamy. I'll just do this to make it both and make it sweet. There we go. Imitation Shira Kodama for 5. Make it mild. Sea urchin, mild. Oh no! My throwing! My throwing is back. Never mind. Soda beverage, moon rocket. Throw these out. Thank you. Marisa, Japanese food. Yep, yep, yep. Giving her her mushrooms again. What was her drink? Chillable. More full moon's eve. 5. Just make it mild. Make it mild. And then what did you want tonight? Call a place home as long as my 2 gods are there with me. So I can just do peach Otsuhashi. No, let's do the lunar dongo. Potato, it's already sweet. Make it photogenic. And there we go. This was for you. No, this was for you. Fruity beverage. Give her a Daiquiri, Joe. Take her money. Telly, doesn't we just come to mind and discuss rabbits? Yes, yes, yes. And then Umbara, there we go. Crab, mild. And then another steamer, mild. Fruity beverage. I'll give her the cheaper thing to try and get more ticks on her assistance with gathering. Make this mild. More mild crab. Have I still not seen Tojiko? That's so weird. Why isn't she here? Okay, preferring premium items, maybe habit, mid-alcohol. Let's see. 4, just make it mild. Tevi, does the sweetness come to mind? Yes, it does. And what else did she like? Mononobe. Premium, legendary, mild, and popular. Premium, legendary, mild. Sweet beverage, go to fairy dew. Premium, legendary, mild. I might just give her, yeah, the pine nut cake again. Pine nut and honey, wasn't it? No, it was flower. This one. I think I put in the lotus last time and that worked. 4, make it mild. Make this mild too. Koishi. She likes raw food. Is there anything else I have to know about eating things raw? What do you mean have to know? Make it mild. She likes studying food safety, how to eat raw food safely. Okay, mid-alcohol. Dumplings, make it mild. Mild. Thank you. Well, this is the thing that I saw before. Mild again. Omonoimi's banquet. When guests give a rating, depending on the rating itself, different levels of beverages are created as worship to the gods, adding to your inventory. Holy shit! Wow, that is good. I'll take free alcohol anytime. Thank you. Eating things raw. Kabuto steamed cake is strange and raw, so put it in an umbara and let it go. mild on that. A shochu beverage. I still don't know her budget, so just give her a fire rat's robe. Why not? After all, why shouldn't I? Okay, there we go. Make this mild. Toei, she needs something cool. Ooh, I can't remember if it was sweet or fruity. Fuck it. Give her Daiginjo. No, that'll bankrupt her. Sweet beverage, just give her Fairy Dew. Give her an ice cream smoothie? No, Fairy Dew. Fairy Dew. Excellent. That was a very good night indeed. Fruity and sweetness. I might actually have to get some more grapefruit juice soon because I'm starting to run out of that. There we go. Excellent. She's out of money, so she's gonna have to leave, and that's the end of the night. Wahoo! Still didn't see Futo, but other than that, not bad. No, Tojiko. I always forget their names. Not forget, but I mix them up. How are people doing right now? Tojiko is still stuck. Kaku I can... Sega and Futo I can turn in. Ooh, gonna sneeze. Okay. Nue is halfway. Kogasa is already at 3. Okay. I will do one more night at the mausoleum. And that should finish off stream today, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get Tojiko her candied sweet potato today. Thank you, Wriggle. And then I'll check here. Take the pork. And the rest is fine. I'm going to get Telly again for our unlimited gathering strats. Oh, I don't need more of the Full Moon's Eve. I have over 50 of them. Even if Totetsuyama were supposed to show up all of a sudden, then I'd be more than capable of dealing with it. Taui, come to me. Come to my Izakaya. Give me the goods. I don't know about Fairy Dew. I will take the peaches. Ooh, nice pull. Thank you for gathering, Alice. Pastry cream, kohi, ice cream, flour. Take the truffles, why not? Thank you. To former hell to do our normal gatherings. Oh, I was mentioning earlier, and I totally lost my train of thought. But I've been thinking about like what other games I should stream when I am done with DLC 3, because that's probably going to take 2 or 3 more stream days. You know, especially because I'll make sure to do the rematches and stuff before I'm actually done. Assuming there is a big boss rematch thing, which, I mean, there's no reason why there wouldn't be. But yeah, I have to have a plan for something next, and I just can't decide on what. I know before I was thinking maybe I could do a Toho game itself. Like if I can play Imperishable Night, where Mystia is from, that would be fun. But I also get the feeling that it would get old fast for people. Because when I'm stressed, my commentary degrades horrendously to the point of like, man, this sucks. I'm bad at this game. I want to die. I'm going to kill myself. That sort of thing. It's very much like me going through the salt mines. And I feel like that's what would happen if I actually played through a Toho game, because it's just so easy to make a mistake. And I don't even know what's better, mouse and keyboard or a proper controller. I've tried both before and they both feel really awkward. I think mouse and keyboard is better for small movements, but knowing which button to press half the time is a struggle. So I'm thinking I'll be playing other games instead of a Toho game, unless people really want to sit here and watch me grind out like normal mode for 2 hours. And then, you know, watch me die to the first boss on hard mode for the other 2, you know? Okay, back to Miran Temple. Give me a sweet potato, thank you. Take the salt, excellent. Nue punched someone because she has no friends. It's okay, Nue. I would say we like you, but I don't know. I don't know much about Nue. She just, in my head, she's just a little bit of a shit starter, and that's about it. I don't know if she actually like interacts with people that often. Sailing accidents, it's Kogasa, not Kogasa, Murasa, of course. Take the lotus seeds. Sweet potatoes. Ooh, nice pull. What have you done? Oh yes, she's a wanted poster in the human village because she's been scaring kids left and right. That's cute. Her dialogue for when she runs out of money is like, that's all the kids gave me. So apparently the kids like her well enough where they're willing to just give her money. Or maybe they're being intimidated into giving her money. That's another option. That I didn't think about that until it came out of my mouth. Chestnuts and honey are a match made in heaven. In Taoism, there must be balance between the 5 elements. The same could be said for food. 5 elements? The 5 elements are what make up Mother Nature and is also the foundation of Taoism. If you want to explore the world of alchemy, mastery over the 5 elements is a must. Alchemy? Since you're well versed in the culinary arts, I'm sure alchemy would be a piece of cake for you. All you have to do is... I just remembered I have something to do, maybe next time! While the ultimate goal of Taoism is immortality, I doubt that's something you can achieve by just becoming a hermit. Speaking of, how long do hermits usually live for? A hermit's lifespan depends on how well they do in their battle against longevity. A battle against longevity? In the eyes of the ones down in hell, a human who lives even a teensy bit longer is judged as evil. They're so petty that every 100 years they send emissaries to collect our lives. How terribly rude. Emissaries from hell? At my level, the adversaries are usually Kishin chiefs and the like. Geez, dealing with those guys is not a pleasant experience. I almost failed to escape a few times. A hermit's life sure is full of danger. Tojiko, we can't do you yet. Futa. I've never read one myself, but I heard the Hiei household's history books are all very distinguished. That resplendent household of the human village. Yes, they were known for their chronicling of the history of Gensokyo. If you want to learn about Gensokyo, why not give their books a try? I'm aware in regards to their history books. You've already read them? Certainly not, but I have burnt quite a few. They aren't for burning! You should apologize to Miss Akyu! Oh god. She's so stupid. All she has is her devotion to Miko. That's it. But you know, I'd be stupid too if it meant getting to serve her. You know, I haven't tried this fishing spot, but where do I get to it from? Here. Shrimp! Thank you, Riggle. Thank you, Alice. And Yamame. And Rin. Back to the mausoleum. Hopefully, we can get Tojiko on board. Alright, scrolling down here because I was putting something on the menu. These two. Yes, yes. 7 Clarijo Khan. This is Greasy. Sea urchin. Imitation Shirikodama crab. All meat feast. Pork buns. Yes. Well, I have 121 of the Jade Duty. Wow. That's impressive. I guess that's what I get for having her gather every day with the Tewi boosts. She'll just be able to have infinite amounts of them, essentially. One of everything, and then we're taking a second steamer. Alright, Tojiko, where are you? Come here. Let me give you your goddamn sweet potatoes. Starting off strong with the pork buns, excellent. God, I do think it's funny how Kamachi's thing just says she's sleeping. It's very fun. I wonder, since I am actually not having her on a job where she's doing any work, is she just gonna be asleep the whole time? Normally I can't look at her enough to pay attention to it. Crab. Make it mild. Hi, Tenchi. Fresh fruits is Izakaya, you can carry them. It's fruity, sweet. Yeah, that's fine. Cocktail beverage. I have so many of the Negronis, I might as well use them. Thank you, Tenchi. Mild. Hi, Marisa. I'll save Tenchi for when I have more people in seats. Imitation Shirogama. All meat feast, make that mild too. Marisa. Japanese food is like bread. Yes. Ski. The chillable beverage, you got it. Full Moon's Eve. The banger track has started. Thank you. Another crab. Japanese food. That makes sense. Glad that the style of my time still exists in current times. So then that actually sounds like I should be making Shirayuki because it's premium and it's Japanese. And then what else do you like? Popular? Mild. Yes. There we go. And the ceiling longing pie, make that mild. Heatable beverage, just take a sparrow sake. Marisa, Japanese food is like bread. I can help Tenchi get anything smelling as far away from me as possible. Make it mild. I think that means it has to be mild, so I'm gonna put it in even though she just looks popular. And a high alcohol beverage, taking a Akatsuki, about 90 of these. Full Moon's Eve. Take that. Mild here. Get a pie cooked in time. Hopefully. Nope, it's gone. Alright. Oh, my throwing ran out, that's why. Sitting there mashing the button like, what's going on? Where is 6? It's these guys? Okay. Barbecued food. I want food that looks like it was struck by thunder. So that's barbecued. And beer. Okay, barbecued and beer. She wants photogenic and no alcohol. Dreamy and fruity. Barbecued. Okay, so this isn't gonna hit barbecued, unfortunately, but vegetarian home cooking filling sweet. What else do I think she'd like? I don't know, meat? Let's just fuck around and find out, I guess. Okay, and then she wants something photogenic, so I can do this. And not make it photogenic, and it's already sweet. Put in a potato too, just to be safe. There we go. And tell you wanted what? Something small? Dreamy. And just make it cool, and that should be enough, I think. Okay, and the beer beverage, so you're getting this thing, the queuing down here. Oh, she likes home cooking but dislikes sweet. Interesting. No alcohol beverage, fairy do. Fruity. Crab with the mild. Mild again. What now do you want? Barbecued. And high alcohol. So it was just home cooking, filling, and barbecue that you like. Okay. What is this? Meat, filling, barbecued, home cooking. I'll put this in, see if that does anything. Make another one of these mild. High alcohol, you said. You can't afford much though. Godfather. Well, that worked. None of the extra stuff I added did anything. What the fuck is she doing? Movement speed increases by 30. Oh, okay. Thank you. Not a bad one. Not as game-breaking as some of the other ones we've seen, though. Small shops serving food from all around the world have convenient... What does that mean? Specialty. Okay. Small portion, legendary, sweet, wonderful specialty. Actually, can't I just make her this? It's not small portion, that's an issue. Okay. That's not small portion either. I thought they both were. Didn't she want the honey chestnut? Yeah. That's gonna be the easiest one for her for now. Honey chestnut. Make it mild and popular. There we go. Throw that out to make it a crab. Low alcohol. Bloody honey. She wants strength boosting. Something that gives me boosted strength in bitter beverages. Take a Negroni because I know that's bitter. Kojiko, filling, barbecue, home cooking, strength boosting. Is this strength boosting? No. What about... It's aura bursting. Okay. Okay, so if neither need to do or the all meat feast will work for her, filling, barbecued, home cooking, strength boosting. Is there anything strength boosting barbecue? There has to be. It actually might be one of Utsuho's recipes. Strength boosting barbecued. Yeah, instant death. Warm meat, venison, onion. Okay. It's already filling. It's strength boosting. It's barbecued. What else does she want? Home cooking. Okay. Put a potato in it. Bitter beverage. Make this mild. Make this mild. And make this mild. Oh, that should be fine. Likes greasy foods, and Sega likes vegetarian foods. Me all the time. It's 2 I'm becoming a hermit. Small portion, legendary, sweet, wonderful, specialty, vegetarian. Okay. So I think I'll just keep making her the honey chestnut. There we go. If I put tofu in, it gets vegetarian too. She's out of money. Making this mild. A sake beverage, you've got money. But at the same time, take a daiginjo. Make this mild. Hi, Casa. When did you get here? Make this mild. No, goodbye, Rin. She just showed up and then was immediately thrown out. Not thrown out, but she couldn't wait in line because we closed. Hermit's never mainly pursued taste. Culture behind each dish is very important. Ooh, hang on. You have very limited taste. Japanese, home cooking, cultural background, good alcohol. And a neat beverage? What is the neatest thing I can give you? I just think it's neat. Daiginjo. You know what? I'll even... Can I stall people out a little? Just to make them give me their money? Potentially. Mild. Mild. Chinese food. My hometown is a place with Taoist hermits everywhere. Chinese vegetarian sweet. I could just go for a scholar's ginkgo then, honestly. Couldn't I? Chinese vegetarian sweet. Yeah, and just throw an udambara in it, and there you go. Low alcohol, casein. Not all hermits are pretentious, there's something unique and unmatched about home-cooked food, too. Same thing. The vintage beverage. Daiginjo, sure. Anything cheaper that's vintage, actually? Sure, Godfather. Put together, that's roughly equal to what she has left. Small rather than large portions in a modern beverage. What if I took off these filters? Burnout pudding. Small portion, dreamy, fruity, sour. Okay, so that maybe not. Yeah, it only hits small portion and sweet. Nothing else. Small portions. That's just her honey chestnuts again, I think. How about a free training session at her place? No, we are not doing that. Okay. Not a bad Izakaya night. Her spell card is a little useless. Like, people can freely pass through objects and guess. Like, that doesn't have... That's never been an issue for my people before, but I guess it's Potentially only because I've only ever been using one person. Maybe if I was using multiple people who are actually running around doing jobs, it'd be a bigger issue that they're trying to path around each other. But yeah, as is, her spell card's a little useless. That's disappointing. Oh no! Mild foods are no longer popular. Well, that's a decent way to end this. So, that is all for me tonight. We got a decent way through DLC 3. Yeah, Kagasa's already halfway there. Murasa and Nue are lagging behind. So yeah, I think we're roughly halfway there. Sega is ready to get to level 3. Futo's not far behind. Hojiko's catching up. So yeah, I feel like this will be maybe 1 or 2 more streams, and then doing any of the like re-challenge, rematch stuff, and then we'll be done with Mystia's Izakaya pretty soon. At least until DLC 4 and DLC 5 come out. Then we'll absolutely return to the game. So I'm going to keep brainstorming other ideas for games to play. If anybody has any suggestions, feel free to send them my way on Twitter or during a stream.